if your faith and total faith is in this, you've lost all hope.
Amen.
You have lost all hope.
Yeah.
But if your faith wasn't in that in the first place, you may not like what happened. But as with Job understood, no matter what he went through, he still realized that God was God and was good. He may not have understood and had a lot of questions about what he was going through, but God is still God.
Yeah.
He may say, I wish God would take me out of here because of what I'm going through, but God is still God.
Amen. Amen.
And so our mindset, God is still God. If they take my pension, am I lost? If they make me have to struggle once I turn 65 and ready to retire and they strip all of that away, am I lost? Do I have any hope left? If my hope is in God, yes, I have plenty of hope left. Because this is not my resting place.
Amen.
God tells of all kinds of situations, because we a lot of times want to read those good situations where people came through. But John the Baptist is my example. John the Baptist never had it great on this earth. He basically was a hermit living out by himself with clothes that you, even back then, these ain't the best clothes and, maybe not the best food to eat. But he did what God said and prepared the way for Jesus Christ. And after that, he was rewarded by being thrown in jail and then beheaded.
Amen.
And what did Jesus say about him? There was none greater born to women than this man. So again, it's where we put our priority.
Amen.
Where do we put what do we make time for? What do we make time for in our minds? In our minds, are we making time for this world, or are we making time for God?
Amen.
For Christ?
Amen.
That's what we have to start looking at. All the things that God has done, all the things that it's just hard to explain. God is indescribable. He's inexhaustible. There's no limit. There's no end to describing him. So sometimes in trying to describe him, I'll be thinking about stuff and say, that ain't enough. That's not enough. But God is so indescribable. And when we start thinking about that stuff, when we start actually making it an example in our life, that every day I wake up, what does it say? It says, morning by morning, new mercies I see. There's a brand new mercy every morning, a brand new grace every morning, a brand new blessing every morning.
Amen.
Sometimes we'll wake up with let's say when we guard that other stuff in our mind, we'll wake up and say, I got to deal with it because I got to go to work. She owed me some money. She ain't going to pay me my money. And she always going to be complaining, trying to get me in trouble. That's your mindset every time you wake up. You wake up with a bad attitude. And how can you be of service to that person? Even though that person cares less about you, you should love them. You should love them.
Amen.
And you should wake up in the morning saying, God, how can you through me reach that person?
Amen.
Lord, I'm making myself available to you. I love that song. How many of you remember the Milton Brunson song, Lord, I'm available to you?
I heard it this morning.
And that song, when you look at that song, it says, it talks about the eyes being available, your hands, your voice, eyes, hands, voice, something else.
Oh, that's available to you.
Available to, but then that second verse says, I'm giving back to you all the tools you gave to me. My hands, my ears, my voice, my eyes. So the thing is, your eyes should be looking at what's going on. Your ears should be listening at what's going on. So that I can figure out the best way to use my hands and my voice to build your kingdom, to your glory. I got to think about those things. And then I can use those things to be a blessing to God's people. Okay? Praising God for his mighty works. See where we're at with time. A few more minutes. Praising God's mighty works. And we were going back to say what some of the mighty works were. One of the first questions before a lot of people had gotten here was, what are some of God's mighty works? He said the universe was one of God's mighty works. And
about these, songs which can be used with music or spoken, And they was talking about, I think they were talking about when God delivered them out of Egypt, the plagues he sent in Egypt, his great and mighty works that he did to bring us out of bondage, the Red Sea, his hands, and they were realizing all the great things God had done for him, his amazing power over Pharaoh and his army, stuff like that. And I love the words that he's putting down. I said, these are some beautiful words, that you can either be sung or spoken. And I said, when I read them, I said, but they was talking about how God had delivered them, his mighty works and his mighty doings, and that's why they're praising it.
Right.
Because bringing it up today, we can think, looking at our people, everything that God has done to work out things because we were in bondage. We can look at the United States as being Pharaoh. And eventually, things got better and better. And if we look at our positions now, even though we still have a Pharaoh that's trying to ruin things for us because we were introduced to Jesus Christ, we have someone that can stand in the gap for us. No matter what it is, Christ tells us, give me all of your anxieties because I care for you. God has made it possible for us to always have an intercessor.
Amen. Amen. And one of the things I was looking at here as we get ready to close is, and when my mother was talking, it brought it to my mind. In here it talks about enemies of God. That's like a joke. God has no enemies. Because there's nobody powerful enough or great enough to even pose a threat. Really, an enemy is somebody that can be a threat to you. God has no threat.
Right.
And see, and that goes to his sovereignty. God is sovereign over everything. He's sovereign over everything. That means even if that thing disobeys him, he's still in control of it. He's still in control of it. So again, that's why as Christians and as people of God, we have to realize who we are, where we stand, how important we are.
Yeah.
Not so much as self-importance, but an importance to the kingdom of God. God didn't create us just to be creating us. He created us for his purpose, and because we're here for his purpose, we are vitally important to the plan of God. Vitally important.
Yeah.
And let's start thinking about that, and then let's get into this word.
Yeah.
Get into this word. Know this word as best we can,
Yeah.
so that when we're talking to other people, talking to them, we can give them this word and let this word stand for itself and start getting our own thoughts out the way because we ain't really studied this word. Okay? God bless. Praising the great works of God. We're going to end at this time, and the